Okay, so my mission today is to find the Australian mill and the compressor house in the Dinorwic Quarry. So I've parked over here on that roadside, cycled round up the public footpath which comes around here, and I've left the bike there and walked up this incline. There's two from here that get up to the Australia level, so hopefully, having just done this one and reached the drum house, which is still relatively intact. The brake is still there and its lever, and the rope goes all the way down as well. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, I'll find the next incline and say head on up to the Australia level. So drum house of the second incline, and again it's relatively intact. And again, I think there's no power. They must just rely on gravity, which so does make sense when you stop and think about it. Shame this roof is obviously collapsed. Some nice slates on there. So I think this is the Australia level. And this is the way I've come up, down the, rather up the incline. So this is the second incline. I can see the drum house for the first one I came up, just through the gap there. Whew. So this is the general area, Clean Padam and Clean Paris, Dinorwic up here and Lamberis below. I actually parked on the main road here by the bunkhouse as a lay-by, cycled down the road, across and up the public track, up into the quarry. I left the bike here and walked up the incline C4 up to the drum house, and then C5 up to its other drum house, and that's the Australia level. This is the Australia mill. I'm walking along the same level. There's the C6 incline up to the Egypt level. There's a water tank there and the compressor house. This line shafting runs the full length of the mill. And obviously the belts came through and onto the saw tables. So here the line shafting's coming through, or going out rather, to those saw tables. There's 9 tables in that direction. Then there's obviously a motor mount there, I think an electric motor. See the power supply is still evident. And then this 90-degree worm drive reduction gearbox, which has been dismantled, I guess, to take the bronze out. It's quite possible that the large gear was bronze or some kind of non-ferrous metal worth saving. There's a big electric fan up there. I guess there was some kind of dust extraction, certainly by the end of the working life. Must have been pretty noisy in here though. Pretty grim in the winter, I would imagine. So I'll make it around 40, 42, 43 saw tables. So that's going to be 80 men, maybe, working in this building, maybe 100. Nice little fireplace in there. Iron straps on the wall, and the remains of some plaster. The iron straps holding the beams on, stop the roof blowing off. And door frame, architrave, and some wood up here, still wood panelling. Must have been quite cosy. I'm still looking for the compressor house. There should be a water tank apparently on the right, which could well be that. Just starting to peep through over here. So that might be the compressor house. Meanwhile, it's quite a nice little building with I love this slate screen. Guess you use the material that's to hand. Okay, nice little fireplace. No iron straps holding these beams on, but a nice block chimney. And some of the trucks they use to get stuff up and down the inclined planes. This one is wider than most. It's only wider than the one I walked up just now, but this looks like the sort of equipment that's on display down in the museum. And they've got an inclined plane working. It has a very similar sort of frame to this. Nice big electrical stator, maybe from the motor that drove the compressor, which sure enough is here. Stunning. Nice big machine. Broadheath, Manchester. I don't know why, I thought it was an Ingersoll Rand, but evidently not. British through and through. So in here it looks like a blacksmith's hearth with the hood above it. Maybe not, but a lot of evidence of sheep in here. Some rendering on the wall still. A smaller compressor. And an air receiver. Oh, this is the Ingersoll Rand one. I had a feeling there was an Ingersoll Rand in here. Nice big concrete mount. An impressive bit of kit. I wonder how they got this up here. Love the old bench. Nice thick timbers. Seen better days, of course, but that's seen some action in its time. And again, the hood and a flue in the wall. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't a blacksmith's hearth. Check out the compressor, it's the other one, rather. Massive bed plate. Again, a concrete plinth. Broadheath near Manchester. Notice one of the cylinders is bigger than the other, so I'm assuming it's a two-stage compressor with an air receiver inside here. Cool. some lifting equipment up in the rafters. That need to be, I guess, to maintain this thing. You need to be able to lift parts off and on. Not sure what this is. No idea. Ditchman's Patent Sandblast Company Limited. So I guess this last ran 60 years ago. It's going to be here for a while yet, I think, before it rusts to nothing.